Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I just finished saying my soul to Lucifer, by which I mean I I I did the bad. I purchased the battle pass, as well as like the thing where you get like 90 primo gems daily. So I've sold my soul to Lucifer, but I will never ever touch this ever again. I hope. Remains to be seen. Anyways, welcome back to Modern! My name is Beast. Today, back with IxSHE. First off, I'm gonna talk about this here since I don't plan on actually doing it for... since I might not do it for the actual videos I record on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Namely, monetization. My plans for now are just put an ad at the beginning and an ad at the end for every like video that I don't have to censor. Basically, like the Monday to Thursday recording. So the videos that come out Wednesday to Saturday. So yeah, that's the plan basically. And there's also an option to automatically let YouTube basically put ads in the middle of the video in places where there's suitable breaks, where it just makes sense to have one. Apparently that's just that. At least that's how the automatic function was explained when I read through it. And I could activate that as well if any of you don't mind. Like I think just having an ad at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video is enough. Of course, I said it so it's only skippable ads. So if there's any unskippable ads, then YouTube can go fuck themselves because I didn't set that up. Anyways, basically I'm asking y'all, do you mind if I put in like the option of filling in ads in suitable breaks within the videos, since my videos are rather long, so I imagine I can probably like quadruple the amount of money I get from the ads if I just, you know, told it to actually put it in the middle as well. So basically that's what I want to talk about real quick, and I'm still undecided if I should put ads in like the weekend recordings as well. I definitely probably won't put it in the Sunday recording because I'd feel bad because it makes me feel like I'm using Bud and Eagle to earn money basically. So I won't be monetizing those. So that's all that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about really. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah! The route will be going on now. As you can see, I've already selected all the routes and all the I've already given all the hearts for the day. So the route was very close decision, with Yui having 3 votes and Shiori having 4. So, Yui fans, I'm sorry. However, that does mean today will be the first route where we actually make the heroine confess a second time. So, yeah, look forward to that. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say, really. So now I'll be pausing the recording while I skip through the entirety of this day. So, yeah. See you once there's, like, the scenes where you can select one of the characters. Yeah. It did not pause for some reason. That was odd. Alright, here we are. Also, for those of you who are curious, the amount of votes Cosmic got? 1. That's kind of sad. But hey, what are we supposed to do anyways? Shiori it is. When she confessed to me, she stressed the fact that we already knew each other really well since we've been friends since childhood. She's certainly not wrong, of course, but that's strictly in the context of our friendship. That's not to say I'm not attracted to her, or that I've never seen her as a member of the opposite sex. But since we've only ever been friends, it's the only side of her that I know.
考え事
What? Ah! Her sudden appearance catches me off guard. All the more so because I'd just been thinking about her. It's scary like that! Jeez, I was just about to faint.
人工呼吸は任せて
You know, probably should have expected that. You're completely missing the point! I want you to respect my personal space, especially after that stunt you pulled this morning. Squish. All of a sudden, she throws her arms wide and hugs me. This is exactly what I'm talking about!
知ってる。でも嬉しいでしょ
That's a cheap question. He's almost like the polar opposite of Koshimizu in a sense. Koshimizu is completely forthright with her feelings, but is a little more reserved with her actions. Shiori, on the other hand, struggles to put her emotions into words, and instead prefers to express herself through actions. Ever since we were little, she's never shied away from physical contact with me. But this is a little too stimulating now that we're both past puberty. Since it would be impolite to loiter around the cafe, she and I decided to continue our chat while we strolled back towards the school island. So, what were you doing back there?
私
Looked like you came back for something.
そこは戻ったふり
What do you mean?
誰もはじめを誘わないなら私が誘っちゃってもいいのかなって思ってはじめとのデート
So she initially left, or pretended to leave, so she could spy on the others. What were you gonna do if I had plans?
それならしょうがないから一人で帰ってたよ
Her words seem a bit teasing. Well, I don't actually have any plans. I thought you might have asked me out because you figured you had nothing to lose.
そんなことないよ少なくともそうだな半分は自信あったし
Oh?
はじめに予定があるかどうかはともかく少なくともさっき私のことを考えてたんじゃない
Huh? Was that just a wild guess, or is she trying to bait me into admitting it? We have known each other forever, but surely that doesn't mean she can read my mind.
なんでって顔してるけどそりゃわかるよ
You'd better not write that off as some because of I'm your childhood friend kind of thing.
確かにそれで相手の考えてることが全部わかったらいいのにねでもそんなこと言ったらはじめをとっくに私の彼氏にしちゃってるよ
She fires off a powerful verbal gut punch as soon as I open my mouth.
さっきはじめ私が急に声かけても驚いただけで誰か確認しなかったでしょそれってつまり私のこと考えてたってことでしょ
Though she's definitely being pushy about it, I can't say her deduction is off the mark. The truth is, I was thinking about her. There's no need for me to deny it.
それで何考えてたの
Nothing serious, really. I was just thinking I wanted to talk some more with you.
そうなのそれすごくない
Yep, she and I are just two peas in a pod. I was thinking about what you said to me this morning. It's definitely true that I know a lot about you, and I have considered you a potential romantic interest at times. But I feel like I only know you as a friend. I don't know you as a woman. I don't know what type of guys you're into, or what type of things make your heart flutter.
好きな男性のタイプははじめ。はじめに名前を呼ばれるだけでドキッとする。他には
What is this, some Q&A game show?
All I need is はじめ。
Who do you hate? Go on. Say it. Fucking say it. Come on. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. I should stop. Thanks. That doesn't answer anything!
戻ってきちゃったね。
Although we both wanted to go on a date, there were simply too many students hanging around town. So ultimately we decided to just walk all the way back to the dorm while talking.
どうしよっか。とりあえず座る？
The house still looks super fucking unsafe. Maybe I'm just being fucking stupid, but it just does. Anyway. Here, you can sit on this handkerchief of mine.
ありがとう。でも大丈夫。
She sits down without reserve, and I lower myself down opposite to
で
her.
も言われてみると、私も初めのこと異性としてはそんなに知らなかったかも。
Yeah, what kind of porn do you watch? That is, not an appropriate question. See what I mean?
じゃあ質問。初めの好きな女性のタイプって、胸が大きい人と小さい胸の私。どっち？
Bitch, you are not small. Do not be deceived. That size is not small. That is an actually decent size. By God. Like, even I can say that those are big, and my standards are kind of high when it comes to that. So yeah, anyways. Oh, that's way too direct and way too out of the blue.
だって、さすがに人がいるところじゃ話せない話題だし、それに、冗談抜きでコンプレックスなんだよ。
It doesn't really make me feel any more comfortable. I'm pretty sure me answering that question would amount to sexual harassment.
合意の上だよ。
Don't even get me started on the ethicality of it. I don't really get it. Is that honestly something worth worrying about? It's not like cup size is everything to a guy.
でも前に、安政の部屋の掃除に行った時、いやらしい DVD がいくつも落ちてたんだけど、兄ちゃんから預かってるやつだから捨てちゃダメだよって言われたのが、全部おっぱい大きい人だったよ。
That son of a bitch. told him he needed to download those damn things. Wait, when was this?
2年くらい前？
Shit, I was still living with my folks back then. I did actually ask him to hold on to some porn DVDs for a few days. I'm sorry for doubting you, Yasamasa. I guess what this means is I'm entirely to blame for the complex Shiori has regarding her breast size. But Shiori, yours aren't exactly what I'd call small. Exactly! What I'd call small! I could definitely feel them when you hugged me earlier.
私だって何もしてないわけじゃないもん。毎日豆腐のお味噌汁とヨーグルト、キャベツは欠かさないし、最近は、エクササイズだって。まだ慣れないけど、初めのこと考えながら頑張ってるから。
If it's that embarrassing, you really don't have to tell me about it. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment just sitting here listening to you. Like, I know that this is supposed to be him just freaking out, but by God, I like the thought of it just like, by God, Jesus Christ, calm down, please. Even if there is no one in the immediate vicinity, there's not a conversation I feel comfortable having in broad daylight. I mean, sure, I'm interested in topic, but only in the context of general bust enhancement techniques and their effectiveness. It has nothing to do with Shiori's breasts in particular. Wait, doesn't that still make me a pervert either way?
何？
Nothing! Forget about it! Need to come down. That's the first step.
でも聞いて。
Huh?
最近ね、ちょっとブラがきつくなった気がするの。
That huge ass smile on your face is nothing, Shiori! What am I supposed to say? Great! Is it proper gentlemanly etiquette to congratulate a girl when she says something like that to you? Hell no! That's far from the kind of gentleman I strive to be!
もしかして。
Crap, is she reading my mind now?
私が
Again.
嘘ついてると思ってる？私の胸が成長するなんてありえないとか思ってる？
That's what you're accusing me of!
でも、きつくなったのは本当なんだから。
Is this really such a joyful occasion for her? She puffs out her chest almost as if she's trying to flaunt it to me.
はい。ブレザーの上からでいいから、 これで測ってみてよ。
You want me to do what? She holds out a small measuring tape. Okay, hold up. I'm not stupid here. I know exactly where this is going. Actually, why is she even carrying that on her in the first place?
前に、この状態で測った時は、トップが82だったの。
Am I Shiori? Shouldn't you be getting, I don't know, another girl to do this?
はじめに信じてもらうためなんだから、それじゃあ意味ないでしょ？
So please talk some sense into this girl. Her pride is overpowering her sense of shame.
前は私で合わせるから、はじめは後ろで測ってね。
She turns her back to me, then stretches out the measuring tape and places it around her breasts. I think my only way out of this is to give up and say I believe her.
はい。いいよ。
Really? We're really doing this? Just so you know, I think this goes way beyond sexual harassment.
私が測ってって言ってるんだし、実際に触るわけじゃないでしょ？
Do not underestimate the man's libido. I just gotta pull the ends together and check the number right. Rather didn't mean to say that. And mans are moving like they have a mind of their own.
それじゃダメだよ。もっと引っ張って。
Wouldn't it like dig into her boobs if I do that though? Still, I'll never grow into a real man if I can't even follow simple instructions. Okay, I'm gonna pull it tighter. Why are you moaning like that, goddammit? Any more of those and I seriously might lose all self-control. Let's see, somewhere between 83 and 84.
ほらほら、やっぱり大きくなってる。
What happens if we just keep pulling? Squeeze! Ah! She squirms lightly as she lets out a very erotic moan. Must have gone too far. Let's see, somewhere between 83 and 84.
ほらほら。
Squeeze.
はじめ、ちゃんとやってる？それじゃちゃんと測れないよ。もうちょっとちゃんと引っ張って。
But if I pull the thing any tighter, her boobs are gonna... let's see, somewhere between...
ほらほら。
You know what? Let's make this funny. Let's make it funnier. First off, let's actually wait for like... second green arrow. Boring. Let's go all the fucking way. But she said they were 82 last time she checked. This could definitely fall within the margin of error. Still, I'm tired of this at this point, and I don't want to rain on her parade. This whole ordeal has left me downright drained. The next day. Back to skipping. I hate that damn teacher. Anyways, Shiori again. After wrapping up the photo session, Yamabuki orders the rest of us to go home if we have no further business at school. I return to the classroom to pick up my book bag. Naturally, Shiori comes with me, having been absent all morning.
この後、生徒会室寄ってくの？
Nah, Yamabuki handled all my work today. And since she had the time to show up at the canteen, I think it's safe to say everything's been taken care of. We can just head straight home.
ふーん。ずいぶん信頼してるんだね。
She pouts, looking a little miffed. What, are you jealous?
うん。このままじゃ、はじめの相談相手の立場も、そのうち取られちゃうかもな。
You don't have to worry about that. I'm not concerned with trust when it comes to you.
どういうこと？
Not really sure how to explain it. Well, here, let's put it this way. I'd have no issue giving you the key to my house or even to my room. Okay, calm down there. Jesus Christ, there's gonna be a puddle on the floor if you don't if you aren't careful. Thump. Shiori hides her face out of embarrassment and punches me lightly on the shoulder. Since we've known each other for so long, I guess you could say it goes beyond mere trust.
ありがとう。私も、はじめになら、下着の色、教えてもいいと思ってる。
This has nothing to do with the current situation! This has nothing to do with the current conversation. Conversation, very close. Wait, so when you said that earlier, you were just trying to say you trust me?
上も下も、ピンクだよ。
And you weren't lying either?! What a bizarre way of displaying affection. How does that not embarrass you?
だって、直接見せたわけじゃないし。確認できなきゃ、本当か嘘かもわからないでしょ?
Guess there's no reason for you to be embarrassed if it was a lie.
そう。だから、答えははじめが私を信じるかどうか。かな?
She winks at me with a playful smile. In some ways, she can be incredibly brazen when she wants to be. Alright? What if I say you're lying and you're not actually wearing panties?
うん、そうだね。
Sorry, that was a bad joke.
やるならせめて、はじめの部屋で、かな。
You really don't have to keep playing along! I can tell this isn't your type of humor. Still, I'm amazed she actually went along with my no panties response. You must have a pretty similar way of thinking, for better or for worse. Come on, enough joking around, let's go on.
待って!
I pick up my book bag and head to the door, with Shiori quickly following after.
ちょっといい?
Sure, what's up? Feet suddenly come to a halt as we're cutting our way through the courtyard.
さっきの写真だけど、はじめはどう思う?
Picture? I think it turned out pretty nice. Got a nice smile too.
そうかな?
Well, you were having fun, weren't you?
まあね.
We'd ended up retaking the photo. It was a normal group photo this time, and we sent it to everyone's phones. That was a bit of an odd reaction then. Did you not want to be there?
そんなことないよ。確かにみんなとはまだ、ところどころでしか自然に話せてないけど、でもすごく楽しかったし、最後にはじめが誰を選んだとしても、この写真はいい思い出になりそう。
Well, that's good at least. Either way, it's still a bit early for me to be deciding on anyone. Then why'd you ask what I thought of it?
それは、やっぱこいつ協調性ないなとか思わないで聞いてくれる?
Don't worry, I know you're making an effort to become friends with everyone.
うん。ね。どうせ撮るなら、はじめとツーショットが良かったなって。
Ah, so that's what this was about. Everyone agreed to the group photo only in the interest of fairness. But I'm sure Shiori wasn't the only one who was secretly a little disappointed.
やっぱり、二人で撮った方が特別感もあるし、立ち位置とかない分、もっとそばに寄れただろうし、みんなで撮った後、個別で撮ってもらえばよかったね。
I would have been fine with that. I would have been fine with that, personally. But the fact that Shiori brought it up means that she still isn't satisfied with how things ended. Wanna take one right now?
今?
It'd be kinda lame to call everyone else back just to take a photo with me, and since you're here and you brought it up, I'm not trying to give you special treatment or anything, though. It's up to you.
ツーショット...
Let's do it right now! That's the reply I was expecting, but she seems to be stewing over her answer.
ありがとう。でも、やめとくね。
You sure?
本当はすごく撮りたいし、撮ったらすぐにでもスマホの画面に設定したいけどね。ただ、そこで油断するわけにはいかないから。
Well, alright, if that's what you want.
待って！でも別に私、撮らないって言ってるわけじゃないよ。
What do you mean?
私が、はじめの彼女になるときまで、 予約ってことで。私、彼
Fuck.
女になれるように、ほんと頑張るから。だから、その時は、二人だけで撮ってくれると嬉しいな。
Can't help but be mesmerized by her smile. Since I can't read the future, I can't promise her anything for certain. Sure, if that happens, I'll do that and whatever else you want. But the one thing I can do is smile with all my heart and give the future Shiori a silent shout of encouragement. Did the past... I don't know why none of this made sense. I was kind of off with my thoughts because he talked about like not being able to read the future, because that reminded me of like QLEX or whatever he was called from Mario RPG, with the whole I can see your future and I can see your past and I can see your future, which honest God just kind of sounds boring. Why the fuck not go for something more like along the lines of I can see your, I know your past, and now and I will take your future or something like that. Like just, you know, some hint at murder. But hey, it's a Nintendo game, so of course I'm not gonna hint at murder, which is boring. However, they're gonna put the fucking Vibe Scepter in, which, you know, the old scepter Peach's mom used to have, and she would often sound very excited when she was in her room with it. This is not me just joking about. This is actually something that happens in a Mario game. I think it was Princess Peach or something like the Super Princess Peach. I don't remember. Actually, I don't think it was Super Princess Peach. What was the Vibe Scepter again? Hold on. It was Super Princess Peach. There you go. The Vibe Scepter, or Vibe Wand, is a magic wand in Super Princess Peach. It affects the enemy's vibes. Anyways.
Ninomiya君、山吹さん、話の場を設けてもらえたことを感謝する。
Alright, we're at this point again, and I remember talking about something because so far I've monetized 2 videos. Part 1 of Making Lovers and Part 1 of IxSHE. So those are the only videos for now that are monetized, and also something, since I mentioned Genshin Impact earlier, I might as well just go ahead and put out my code, I suppose. So yeah, that's the plan right now. Don't look too happy there, Shiori. Like, she looks the most happy, I suppose you could say. Happy. Yuki and Kozga needing to head home, leave for the town before the rest of us begin cleaning up the fireworks. As we're doing that, I spot Shiori carrying our empty dishes back inside the dorm by herself. Here, let me help. We're bringing these back to the kitchen, right? She stares at me in bewilderment as I take the stack of plates from her hand. Due to the small number of dishes, it's actually rather heavy. Due to the number of small dishes, it's actually rather heavy. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
驚いたっていうか、花火の片付けしてたんじゃ。
Well, I was, but then I saw you carrying all these inside by yourself, so I left Yaobuki in charge of the rest of the cleanup outside.
そうなんだ。
Someone seems to be in a good mood.
初めは意識してないんだろうけど、それでも私のところに来てくれたことが嬉しいから。
Squeeze. Overjoyed, she vigorously latches onto my arm. What did you eat the dishes?
ごめんね。
Shiori gives a sweet smile, not looking too apologetic. Be more careful, would ya? Since I didn't actually drop them, it would be kind of mean to reprimand her too harshly, especially when she flashes me that smile of hers. Anyways, hold on.
私が洗うから、はじめは布巾で水気を拭き取ってくれる？
There we go. The UID, it's for American, is 6012911508. So, if anyone has interest in adding this old cooter, I don't know why I said that. Go ahead. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about at this point. But yeah, basically, if you want to add me, go ahead. Adventure rank 33 right now. Profile picture, best girl Beidou. I will beat the shit out of anyone who dares say otherwise. Anyways. Sure thing. After bringing the plates to the kitchen, the two of us proceed to clean them together. Shiori told me not to worry about it at first, but I felt bad making her do all of it by herself, so I insisted. For a while, the only sound in the kitchen is the clink of dishes. She even washes all the suds off with the plates so that there's less work for me to do. There's nothing I can do but watch silently. Isn't it? It's normal to wash off all the suds, though. Like, that's normal, isn't it? But why's she gotten so quiet? Her mouth is closed and her face is clad in a serious expression. She simply scrubs mechanically, like she's deep in thought. I don't know if there's a proper technique to washing dishes or not, but you seem pretty good at it.
いいよ。お嫁さんにしてくれても。
Where'd that even come from?
だってはじめ、こっち見たまま全然喋らなかったし、しおりと結婚したら、こんな風に毎日一緒に洗い物するんだろうなとか想像してたんじゃないの？
That's what she was thinking, wasn't it? No, you bet wrong.
でも私はしてた。
We're just daydreaming? So that's what was going on behind that serious expression. I have to say, though, that's a bit of a leap considering the fact that we aren't even dating yet.
正直、言っていい？
Sure.
私、料理得意だし、掃除も得意なんですよ。言い換えれば家庭的とも言えます。
Why does she sound so formal all of a sudden? Yeah, I know you're great with housework.
あと、髪のお手入れは、毎日櫛を通して30分以上かけてます。なので、コミュ力の低さに目をつむってもらえれば、かなり有料物件だと思うんですよ。
You're definitely confident, I'll give you that. Not sure what that has to do with your hair, though. I won't deny that her hair is very beautiful. But that doesn't sound like something someone with a self-professed lack of social skills would say.
そこのところ、どう思いますか？
About you being a good catch or whatever?
うん。ほんと、コミュ力とか可愛さとか胸の大きさなんかは、みんなと比べても勝てないけど。でも、はじめの役に立つかどうかなら、負けないって思ってるよ。
A lot to offer. I don't think you're looking at this the right way. The soapy dish she's holding slips from between her fingers. Thankfully, however, it doesn't break. What I mean is, look, even if you're self-conscious about it, all those positive and negative traits are what make you who you are. If I choose you, Shiori, it means I fell in love with you as a person, not your qualities. I'm not going to set you on a scale with another girl and see who measures better. And honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with having flaws. Thump. Suddenly she presses her shoulders into me. Thump, thump. That's just one thump.
ありがとう。そうやって、ちゃんと言ってくれるとこ、好き。
Oh.
でも、いくらなんでもストレートすぎ。ちょっとはぼかしてよ。バカ。
It was plenty embarrassing for me to say, so it must have been equally embarrassing for her on the receiving end. Potentially more. Doesn't look like she had any qualms with it, though.
本当は今日、はじめと二人でデートしたかった。 でもできなかったから、はじめがお腹空かせて戻ってきてもいいように、料理を作って待ってようと思ったの。
Oh, so that's why. You didn't go out to buy any food, so you thought you were just that quick at cooking.
うん。私もまさか、こんなことになるとは思わなかったけど、食べてもらえてよかった。
Never had a pizza made from salmon before. It was delicious. I still have some salmon left from before, so maybe you could teach me how to make it sometime.
じゃあ、その時は、また新婚さんごっこしながら作ろうね。
I don't remember saying anything about playing house when we first decided to do the dishes together. Seeing how bright the smile on her face is, I don't particularly feel the need to correct her. Alright, what do you say we get these dishes out of the way?
はーい。
She picks up the plate she dropped a minute ago or so ago and resumes scrubbing. For a while, I simply stare at her from the side, gazing at the smile on her lips. Back to skipping! Alright, we're back here, Shiori. All the girls are amazing in their own right. I can't think of anything negative about any of them. It's been almost a month since they confessed to me. I've been giving my decisions some serious thought, but I figure it might be nice to relax with some coffee right now, so I stand up from my chair to brew a cup. Out of all of them, I guess Shiori's the one who's caught my attention the most. I'm discovering so many new things about her. It almost feels like I'm meeting a new Shiori every day. Just being with her gets me excited. Huh? I must have been a little too deep in thought. Hallucinating though. Yeah, that probably isn't a good sign.
こんばんは。
Oh. Still here, huh? Well, that's that today. I'm sure I'm just tired. Guess I should forget about the coffee and just call it a night.
はじめ、なんで閉めるの？
Oh, great! Now my hallucinations are talking to me!
幻覚じゃないよ。
You won't fool me, ghosts! I'm just joking, clearly. What are you doing here so late? It's almost 1 in the morning, you know.
少し話したいなって思ったんだけど。
Did it not occur to you when you came that I'd usually be asleep at this hour?
来たのはもう、1時間以上前？その頃は初め起きてたし、今だって物音が聞こえたから、多分起きてるんだろうなって思ったから。
What the hell?! He's been keeping me under surveillance like I'm on a house arrest or something. Is stalking me a new hobby of yours or something?
そんなの昔からだよ。ごめん。今のは冗談。
Little hard to believe. But why were you waiting outside my door for a whole hour?
来たのはいいんだけど、きっかけがつかめなくて、ノックしていいのか迷ってたら、いつの間にか時間だけが。
I don't remember your social anxiety being this bad. What the hell?
メッセージ送ってみようかとも思ったんだけど、もし寝てたら、起きた時どうしたんだろうって絶対気になっちゃうだろうし。
I keep my phone on silent. Like, only calls actually wake me up. And even then, the calls only wake me up if I'm not as deep a sleep as usual. Like, I'm extremely hard to wake up. However, the thing is, outside influences can barely wake me up for some fucking reason. It is extremely easy for me to wake up, though. It's weird to explain. Anyways.
でも、こっちから連絡したのに、何でもないって言ったら失礼になっちゃうでしょ？
Man, that part of you really hasn't changed one bit. This isn't even a problem with her social skills anymore. This is just her plain and simple being too considerate of others. If I hadn't stepped outside my room, there's no telling how long she would have stood outside my door chewing her nails. Next time, do me a favor and just knock. There's no need to be so conscientious. Also, I'd never think you were being rude for sending me a text. I've never done anything of the sort before, have I? Honestly speaking, it's more awkward seeing you act so shy around me after how long we've known each other. It feels a bit sad considering she and I have been friends since forever.
そうだよね。なんか初めのこと、変に意識しちゃって。でもありがとう。今度からそうするね。
Shoot. Although she's smiling at me right now, she still seems noticeably restless. If I had to guess, I'd say she's been losing sleep over the same thing I have. My answer to her confession. Must be pretty chilly out there in the hallway. Here, come on in. We can talk inside. No one will find out as long as we keep it quick.
いいの?
Making girls wait out in the cold isn't my style. After she enters, I point her towards the sofa, is it? So, what you want to talk about?
これ渡そうと思って。
She hands me a box of warm compresses.
バーベキューの準備、大変だったでしょ？はじめ、体動かすの得意じゃないし、ないよりはマシかなって思ったんだけど、もう、何か貼った？
No, I hadn't thought about it at all, thanks. But wait, you were hesitating that much just to give me these?
そうだけど。
All that just for a couple of compresses? I can't help but laugh at how silly she is. This sort of thoughtfulness is exactly what I'd expect from her. Thanks, Judy.
あと、もしよかったらなんだけど、マッサージとかどうかな?
Nah, I'd feel bad about making you do that for me. Look, it's already well past 1. Aren't you feeling tired at all?
私は平気だから。変な時間に押しかけちゃったし、迷惑ならすぐ帰るけど。
Honestly, considering all the kind of things she's done for me, I feel like doing something to return the favor. Right? I'm gonna make us something hot to drink then. We can chat until we finish them.
ありがとう!
Truth be told, I should be the one thanking her. But for the moment, I dip off towards the kitchen to brew a cup of black tea she'd requested. The cup of black tea she'd requested.
おかえり!
Upon returning to the room with tea, Shiori looks up at me with a drowsy smile. You liar, you are getting tired.
そんなことないよ。マッサージだよね。
It's pretty clear she's nodded off in the time while I was gone. Talking is hard, okay? I should probably just let her massage me for a bit, tell her I feel much better, then send her back to bed.
ちなみに、どこが一番疲れてる？
I guess my shoulders are a bit tense.
肩か。私、胸がそんなに大きくないからか、肩こりってあんまり意識したことないんだよね。
I don't know if you've taken a look at him, but he has even less tits than you. Don't start bringing up things like that in a guy's room. She's not nervous being alone with me in my room. I know I'd be in hers.
ごめん、わざとじゃないよ。
It'd be a pretty shrewd move by her if it was.
じゃあ、今度は、はじめがそこの椅子に座って。始めるよ。
She seats me down onto the chair and begins rubbing my shoulders. Oh, this actually feels pretty nice.
力加減、遠慮なく言ってね。
You're doing it perfectly right now. I hadn't honestly been feeling all that tired, but I can feel the tension leaving my body wherever her fingers touch me. The massage itself is wonderful, but there's a slight problem. Her noises. The way she's grunting is way more sexual than it should be. This isn't anything to make me sleepy. In fact, it's making my thoughts race even
は
faster.
じめ、力抜いて。
I'm trying to. My heart is pounding so loudly in my ears that I can hardly hear what you
で
say.
も、これじゃマッサージできないよ。
I know, and I'm trying. It's my fault for having dirty thoughts. Pretty pathetic, to be
気
honest.
持ちよすぎて寝ちゃった？
No, but sorry anyway. You went through all this trouble to give me a
急に
massage.
様子がおかしくなったからびっくりしたけど、落ち着かないの？
Doubt she's ever imagined that I'd get aroused from her doing this. Actually, get a serious question. When did I become such a degenerate?
よくわからないけど、いいよ。無理に話さなくて。
Squish. Shiori! Her arms wrap around me and a pleasant warmth presses into my back. It doesn't take me long to realize that she's hugging me from behind.
私ね、昔はこうしてもらうとすごく落ち着いて、だからこんなことしかできないけど、はじめも落ち着いて。
I'm sorry for having such a dirty mind! The longer this goes on, the more these wicked thoughts are going to possess me. Sorry, Shiori, it's nothing, really. But we should really wrap up this massage suit. I spin around and suddenly find Shiori's face mere inches away from me. I think you're misreading the situation. Okay, I'm very confident that you're misreading the situation. That just reminds me of that prosy divine. That sounds vaguely that sounds vaguely inappropriate. The Aqua got ignored it. That sounds vaguely inappropriate. I wanted her to step on me. That is definitely inappropriate. It caught her a bit off guard, but it didn't seem to have bothered her much. Things took a bit of a weird turn there. I'm sorry. I appreciate the massage, though. Sorry!
でも、
Yeah, that's the wrong one. Sorry!
私こそ、ちょっと、見とれちゃってたから。
She didn't seem to mind too much, however. Things took a bit of a weird turn there. I'm sorry. I appreciate the massage, though.
大丈夫。今のはびっくりしたけど、おかげで目が覚めたし、ちょっと嬉しかった。
It's a relief to hear that she's not taking it badly.
でもこのままじゃ、今度はドキドキしすぎて眠れなくなっちゃいそうだし、私、そろそろ戻るね。
Not that I'm one to talk, but given her reddened cheeks, she must be seriously struggling to hold back her own embarrassment. Shoulders feel a lot less stiff now, too. Thanks.
機会があればまたしてあげるから言ってね。おやすみ。
In the end, she leaves without even setting down her cup of tea. After seeing her off, I drained my own cup in one go before hitting the sack myself. And rolling around because his balls hurts. You get it? Oh, that was a bad joke. I'm fucking sorry for it. I should... I need to buy that shotgun. There we go. Oh, everyone's pumped for the Halloween party tomorrow! Back to skipping! Alright, we're here now. Let's give it one final thought. Finally found one of them that I'm truly interested in. And she is... Why? Hold on, why can I not go for... What? Nabuki. I wonder if she's free to talk right now. That's weird. Step it. Hold on, did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? Is that the problem? Was I not supposed to go all out on the hearts on... Oh no. Whoopsie. Suppose I can... fuck it. I have an idea. I know how to handle this now. If I remember, I will put out one final part that is just all of the girls, but it's literally just, okay, you give it one final thought, like the one final thought route for everyone. If that makes sense. Because I've apparently already fucked it. So as that. Text Shiori. Sorry! I messed up. I'm sorry! I should stop. Text Shiori. That's like usually the part that repeats. When I messaged Shiori, she replied to meet me in the auditorium. So I headed over there to meet her. The door's closed. I'm guessing she wants some peace and quiet from the noise outside. Time itself seems to have stopped in the darkness, where a single girl stands quietly by herself. I'm sorry about the wait.
大丈夫。もともとここに隠れてただけだから。
Hide from who?
クラスの子に、法野菜行こうって何度も誘われたんだけど、そういうの苦手だからって、誤って逃げてきちゃった。
Alright. You've never liked big crowds, have you?
うん。さすがはじめ。よくわかってるね。
I guess I do. Normally a lull in the conversation like this wouldn't bother me at all. But now that it's got me feeling... But now it's got me feeling oddly self-conscious. Maybe it's the dark, empty room. Or the fact that I have a good idea of why she called me here. I'm sure even Shiori's realized there's something slightly different about this.
ねえ、はじめ。
What's up?
私が告白した時のこと、覚えてる？
Of course I do. It really came out of nowhere at the time, so it left a pretty strong impression on me. But even if it was a surprise, it still made me happy regardless.
本当？
Do you think I'd lie to you? I mean, even though we're not family, I've known you practically all my life. So to hear from you that you weren't tired of being around me day after day, that you actually wanted to spend more time together, well, I thought that was pretty incredible.
すごいって、どっちに？
In a good way, of course. If the two of us didn't get along so well, there's no way you would have said that.
そっか。
She smiles softly as she seems to repeat my words in her head. Alright, let's do this. Shiori, listen to me.
はい。
She looks right at me, eyes full of determination. Okay, we get it. Undertale joke out of the way. Nobody needs to make it in the fucking comment section. I just fucking 300 upvotes or something. I don't know. Anyways, or rather, what I meant to say is,
うん？
if you feel uncomfortable with this, feel free to push me away, okay?
どういう？
Hold on, is she that small? Or is she like that huge? Unable to contain my nervousness any longer, I pull her into a tight hug before she can finish her sentence. Her body stiffens as she clutches at my shirt. Although she hugged me dozens of times before, this is the first time I've ever hugged her. It goes without saying that my own body is just as tense as hers.
はじめ、どうしたの？
I thought for you this would be the easiest way to express my feelings.
。
But seriously though, if you don't want me to, go ahead and push me right off.
うん。
Shiori releases her grip on my shirt as the tension begins to drain from her body. Are you sure you're alright with this?
嫌なわけない。
Quietly she wraps her arms around my waist. Alright then. Will you listen to what I have to say? Her arms tightened ever so slightly around me. Thought I'd be less nervous if I didn't have to look her in the face. But in reality, it's somehow even more stressful being unable to see her expression. It hasn't even been a month since you told me your feelings, Shiori. But it feels like I've been thinking about the time we spent together more than ever before. Yeah, it's strange. Usually so shy and quiet, but when it comes to romance, your personality does a complete 180.
迷惑だった？
Oh no, quite the opposite actually. I love seeing that side of you. If I'm being honest, my heart skips a beat every time you hug me close. I feel nice and relaxed and warm. But that's just me. What about you, Shiori? She nuzzles herself into my chest.
暖かくて落ち着く。
Glad to hear that. I wanted to feel the same way she makes me feel about her. Thanks. I'm sorry I can't think of any other way to return my feelings right now, Shiori. But I want you to know, I've really enjoyed every moment we've spent together up until now.
私も楽しかったし、ずっと伝えたかった気
Why
持
does
ちも
it sound
伝え
like
られ
he's
た。
basically consoling her while rejecting her? That's what it sounds like.
だから、後悔はないよ。
Her shoulders tremble ever so slightly. All this time it was so obvious that I can't believe I'd never realized. The most important person to me had been right beside me this entire time. But now it's finally clear to me. I'm sorry it took so long, Shiori. Thanks, and thank you for waiting for me all these years. I hug her as tightly as I can, pouring in all the gratitude that I can muster.
嘘。
I love you too, Shiori. I want to be your special someone, Shiori. I want to be your boyfriend. That's the answer I decided on. What do you say, Shiori? I whisper softly into her ear.
そんな、私、わかんない。嬉しくて、すごく嬉しいのに、わかんないよ。涙、止まらなくて、全然笑えないの。
That's just fine. I can hear you loud and clear. Don't worry. I'll hold you like this until you sort your feelings out. I give her back a soft rub to help her calm down.
ありがとう。でも、きっと、私今、すごい顔してるから、そんな顔、初めには見られたくないから。だから、今のうちに言うね。
Okay.
はじめが、私の気持ちに応えてくれて、ほんと嬉しい。よろしく、お願いします。私の、一番大切な人に、なってください。
Shiori is the most likely to stab somebody. What? It's fucking true. Shiori!
そんなにギュッてしたら苦しいよ。
Sorry, I'm so happy I just can't help it.
いいよ。私もこれ好きだし、もう少しこのままで。
After so many long years, our relationship had finally progressed to the next level. But even though Shiori had already stopped crying, she was still adamant about refusing to show me her tear-stained cheeks. She lifts her head off my chest, careful to keep her face turned away from me as we make our way back to the dorm together. Deserted auditorium is the achievement you get there. That's the wrong button. There we go. What the fuck does F11 do? Nobody knows. I'm trying to sleep. Where's it? I glance at the clock. It's a little past 9:30 a.m. My God. Gotten home last night, not long after the Halloween party had ended. Since my emotions were still running high at the time, I hadn't actually gotten much sleep. The last time I looked at the clock, it was 4 in the morning. Oh no, Shiori's doing. She probably didn't sleep much either. Ah! It's all coming back to me now. It's so embarrassing.
寮長、こっちこっち。ごめんなさい。慌ててたらマスターキーベッドの下に落としちゃって。
What's this about? The two voices in the hallway outside clearly belong to Aoba and Yamabuki, but this is the boys' floor.
それより青葉さん、二宮君が倒れたって確かなの？
What? I'm fine!
ほら、よくあるでしょ。連絡取れなくなった友達が実は孤独死してたって話。確かに。
No, it does not!
それにさっき中から情けない悲鳴が聞こえてきたんだよ。どう考えてもただごとじゃないよ。
Wailing? Wait, don't tell me she's talking about.
よくわからないんだけど、情けないってどんな感じ？ね。
Stop making shit up, you little twerp! I get it, you wanted to eat lunch together. But for the love of God, don't go making up stories just to trick people into helping you. After I make Alba apologize for jumping to conclusions, Yamabuki sighs with relief before returning to her own room. It's 9:30 a.m.! You don't eat lunch at 9:30 a.m.! What kind of fucking little actual spawn of Satan! It's a good thing I managed to catch wind of this before it got out of hand.
でもいつもならとっくに起きてるじゃん。
I was just tired, okay? I had a busy day yesterday. I'd like to break the news to her, but it's probably best to get Shiori's permission first. Yeah.
誰彼女？
It's Shiori.
なんだ、しおりねえか。
I purposefully didn't deny the girlfriend bit, but Aoba didn't seem to have caught on to that. Then again, it would have been dating for a day. It'd be scarier if Aoba did know somehow. Okay, so how should I talk when I answer this? I don't want to sound too excited, but if I sound too interested, that might give her the wrong ideas.
あ、切れた。
Huh. Should I call her back?
と思ったらまたかかってきた。てか出ないの？私別に気にしないよ。
No, that's not the issue. I'm way too goddamn nervous! But I can't let Aoba notice my indecisiveness. Hello, Shiori?
私だけど、もしかして寝てた？
No, I was. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, don't worry. The little shit called Aoba was the one to wake me up. I will end you after this. Nope, I'm already up. Had a rather rude awakening courtesy of Aoba.
え？青葉？そうなんだ。ならいい。なんか私が悪者みたいになってない？
Says the one who was trying to break into my room. In any case, Shiori sounds pretty nervous too. Strangely, imagining her all flustered at herself makes my own nervousness start to abate. In fact, I start to grow a little more excited.
ということは、二人とも今初めの部屋？
No, we're in the lounge. Want to come down and join us? I'd rather talk to you face to face if possible. My eardrums. What was that? You okay, Shiori?
やっぱり昨日のこと、夢じゃなかったんだなって。初めは、
Fuck.
その、本当に私の、彼氏、なんだよね。
Hearing her confirm it out loud is enough to make me blush. I am. That's why I want to see her right now.
なんだお兄、その意味深な
I'm
発言
going
は
to powerbomb you into the ceiling. Yes, you did mishear. I'm going to powerbomb her so hard she will bounce off of the ground and get stuck in the ceiling. Just shut up for a second, please. I'll give you some smoked bacon once I'm finished with this call. Her eyes glitter as she gives me a salute. Then she obediently sits down on her heels in mock meditation. I guess she must be pretty hungry. So, why'd you call me? You must have wanted something, right?
それは、 があるというか、初めの恋が聞きたくなったっていうか、ごめんね。特に用もないのに。
Ah! She's so damn cute!
はじめおーい。
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you wanted to hear my voice. But if you wanted to hear my voice, why didn't you just come knock on my door?
それはいつも以上にかな。ちょっと今、まともに話せる自信ないけど、いい？
Well, same here. I doubt I'd be able to look you in the eye as we talk.
そうだよね。なら、準備してそっち行くから、ちょっと待ってて。
Alright, should I wait outside?
外？いいけど。
Shiori is extremely introverted around others, even on her best days. So she'd probably be more comfortable eating somewhere more private and secluded.
じゃあ、急いで準備するから、ベンチのところで。
With that, she hangs up. It's the first time Shiori's ever said she needs to get ready to see me. So I can't help but anticipate something special. But I decided to curb my excitement for now and make a quick trip to my room to fetch Alba the baking I'd promised her. I really just want him to walk past her, just chucking the bacon over to her like, here you go, you little troglodyte. Hey, Shiori, thanks for coming here to see me.
誘ってくれて嬉しかったから。
No problem. Talking over the phone was a lot easier. This is much more embarrassing than I thought. Sure is warm out today, huh?
そうだね。ねえ、お兄。
No more bacon, you've already had enough.
いや、そうじゃなくてさ。
She looks at me and then looks over at
もし
Shiori.
かして二人、付き合ってるよね。
Why is there like two lines? Imagine the dot dot dots is Hajime and the what is Shiori.
ちょっとはじめどういうこと？もう話したの？
Oops, I didn't say a word. Well, our phone call earlier must have made it fairly obvious. And you're way too close, Shiori! Look, Shiori, what you're doing right now pretty much screams he's my boyfriend. Finally realizing how close our bodies were, she stares at the ground in embarrassment and slowly backs away. At this point, I'm thanking myself for choosing to meet her outside instead of the lounge area. How'd you come to that conclusion anyway, Alba?
いや、こんな甘酸っぱい空気、一目でわかるでしょ。しかもお兄がハルパで告白するって話題になってたし。てか、しおりねえだったんだね。違うから！
I thought you loved me, Shiori.
嘘！大好きだから！
I like the fucking thought of both of them just simultaneously just churning into like fucking like just these trolls like heh.
この兄弟は
Maybe we shouldn't have teased her, but since we ended the relationship, I can't help but find her irresistibly cute. Still, I didn't expect Alba to be so quick on the uptake. Kudos to you, sister of mine. Listen, Shiori, I wanted Alba and Yasumasa to be the first ones to know anyway. That's not a problem, is it?
それは、はじめが決めたことなら。
Also, like I said last part, the crusade is happening. The crusade is happening anyways. But however, there will be a second crusade if none of these routes have like a after story of just them in a happy family. I swear, but to fucking God. Anyways. Well, there you have it, Alba. I confessed to Shiori yesterday and we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. We'll try not to be too bothersome, but so I hope you can give us your blessing.
青葉、これからもよろしくね。
The normally meek and quiet Shiori does her best to smile at Alba with all her heart.
納得できない。え？
What? I see, Alba. Why do you have a problem with us?
はや、お兄に彼女ができるのは正直どうでもいいんだけどね。
Wow.
でも、しおりねって私にとってもお姉ちゃんみたいな存在でしょ？ うん。私にとっても青葉は妹みたいな存在。でしょ？なのに今度は、お姉ちゃんになっちゃうなんて。これから私、しおり姉のことなんて呼べばいいの？
That's your issue! I thought you had a legitimate objection. But that was just more of her usual clowning around. You don't have to treat her any differently at all, Alba. Come on, tell her, Shiori.
本当のお姉ちゃんって、そんなのまだ早いというか、でも、いつかはそうなるかもしれないし、しおりね、お姉ちゃん？しおりお姉ちゃん？はー！しおりね。
You sure look like you're having fun. That totally doesn't sound like some weird Vocaloid. Why doesn't this fucking game have a save voice line feature? I seem to be the only one taking this seriously. As I was saying though, you just call her Shiori-ni like you have been. She won't mind.
いや、そうなんだけど、呼び方だけじゃないっていうか、とにかく納得できないの。
What do you want me to do about that?
どうしたらって。
By her apparent refusal to accept our relationship, she begins racking her brains for something that could change her mind. She may be a bit of an idiot, but I know she's got her heart in the right place.
よし、こうしよう。しおりね。ん？今から私が、しおりねがお兄の彼女としてふさわしいか見極めてあげる。
Who exactly do you think you are, my guardian? What do you even have against Shiori anyways?
上から目線にしてるつもりはないけど、しおりねは本当にお姉ちゃんになるかもしれないんでしょ？だったら私にとっても人事じゃないよ。
Though that smug look on her face worries me a little. I can understand what she's trying to say. She doesn't have a fucking say in this. She does not have a fucking say in this at all.
私は青葉が納得するならそれでいいよ。でも、青葉が納得できなかったら？その時は、電話相談室に聞いてみる。
What? This is just one big game to you, isn't it?
まあ、はじめ。そういうことなら、見極めてもらおうかな。
Shiori gives her a wink, seeming rather confident that it'll go well. And with that, Halba's girlfriend approval inspection commenced. Fine, we can do this in my room. But unless we've got a legitimate excuse, there's no telling when Yamabuki's gonna come bursting in here to yell at us.
その点については大丈夫。さっき謝った時、お兄の部屋の掃除ってことで、山吹先輩に許可は取ってあるから。
Wow, yeah, this all planned out. That said, I'm not sure Yamabuki's permission extends to Shiori as well.
でも、はじめの部屋、普段から綺麗にしてあるよね。この前、うちから届いた荷物、安政の部屋に持って行ったんだけど、足の踏み場もなくて。
Did you clean it for him?
本人に掃除させたよ。実家でも勝手に掃除したらうるさいから。なるべく本人にさせるようにしてるの。わかった。エロいやつだ。前にお母さんが掃除した時、なんで安政の部屋に卵置いてあるのって言って、冷蔵庫に入れたんだけど。
That was 100% a flashlight.
この先は、私の口からは、ちょっと。ごめん、はじめ。代わりに説明して。
Why me? Well, I guess it wouldn't be very gentlemanly to make my girlfriend talk about sex toys for men. It was one of those egg-shaped flashlights, I'm guessing.
まあ、そんなわけで、お母さんと大喧嘩しちゃって。それ以降、自分の部屋は自分で掃除しろって。本気で引くわ。は あいつ、結婚しても絶対奥さんに逃げられるパターンでしょ。まあ、結婚できればね。
Girls are downright nasty sometimes. Still, it looks like there is no need for this girlfriend approval nonsense. The two of them get along just as well. However...
見て見て、このカップケーキ。かわいい。写真撮ろう。
wish they wanted a more normal way over girly things.
そんな安政と比べたら、はじめの部屋は週に1回掃除機かければ大丈夫でしょ。この際だから、お兄もエロいやつ捨てちゃえばこれからは、しおり姉にお世話してもらえるんだし。
Get your mind in the goddamn gutter!
それで青葉、ここは掃除する必要ないんだけど、審査はなしってことでいい？そういうことなら、仕方ないかな。おまけだけど、合格ならよかった。
I thought you told me to throw away my porn since I have Shiori now. It sounds like something someone who already approves of her would say.
それじゃあ、サンドイッチ作ってきたんだけど、ここで食べる？食堂行く？
Sandwiches! She opens up the wooden basket under her arm to reveal a colorful looking lunchbox
電
inside.
話した時、起きたばっかりって言ってたから、まだ朝ごはん食べてないよね。
Oh, I haven't, but I have to ask, did you make those yourself?
時間がなくて簡単なものしか作れなかったけど。
That's perfectly okay! I'm just happy to get to try some of your own cooking. I'll have some right now.
喜んでくれてよかった。青葉は？もう食べた？私も食べたい。しおり姉の料理超美味しいし。でも、いいの？しおり姉、お兄のこと喜ばそうとしてたんでしょ？電話で青葉がいることは聞いてたし、たくさん作ってきたから大丈夫。
True to her word, Shiori reaches into the colorful lunchbox and pulls out sandwiches after sandwich, placing them onto the table. Wait, is this what you were doing when you said you were getting ready?
でも、本当に急いで支度したから、期待はしないで。
Ah, okay. I thought her outfit hadn't seemed much different than usual, but it seemed she was preparing breakfast for
はい、
us.
これ。青葉はからし抜きね。ありがとう、しおりね。
If I were Alba, I'd probably give her a pass right away just for that.
すきっ腹にみずみずしいきゅうりが染み渡る。
I can tell. Sandwiches have an assortment of different simple fillings. Ham and cucumber, ham and lettuce, tuna, and cheese and tomato. All of them look so good that I'm having trouble deciding which to eat.
何？ツナうまいよ。
Yeah, I'll bet. I think I'll start with the ham and lettuce.
召し上がれ。
Crunch. The moment I sink my teeth into the sandwich, the crisp taste of fresh lettuce spreads throughout my mouth. The more I chew, the more the flavors of ham and butter blend together, creating a simple but satisfying harmony. Is this sweet and spicy flavor I'm tasting honey and mustard?
当たり。ハニーマスタード。蜂蜜はもちろんそこで採れた蜂蜜だよ。
Really? That's awesome. I could definitely see myself recommending this recipe to other people.
そのからし、辛くないの？
It's super spicy, probably too much for you to handle, Alba. But damn is it delicious!
おい、グケ。そんな雑な演技で賢い私をごまかせるとお思いか？
No, I'm being serious. This is so spicy it could literally kill a person. And yet I've never eaten a sandwich this delicious before in my whole life!
ちょうだい、ちょうだい。私にもハニーマスタード。
Hey! Stop being so greedy and eat your own mustardless sandwich!
お、しおりね、パンチラしてる。
Say what?! Shiori quickly pulls down the hem of her skirt as she squirms in her seat. She's so cute. There's no panties to be seen. Hell, her bare legs aren't even visible from below the table. You tricked me, you little snot!
通ったぞー。
Yes. I was gonna split it with you anyway and settle down, will ya? Yeesh, I mean. Splash. Before her warning could register, however, Alba knocks over the paper cup containing the tea that Shiori had poured for her.
やけどしてない？大丈夫。
Thankfully, none of the scalding hot black tea had spilled on her. This is why I told you to settle down.
おに、ごめんなさい。カーペット汚しちゃって。
I can just get another one if it's that bad. Also, stop apologizing while you eat.
はじめ、階段下の倉庫から掃除機持ってきてくれる？
What are you gonna do with the vacuum
この
cleaner?
ままだと紅茶の色がラグのシミになっちゃうから。
Is she thinking of sucking up the liquid? Here you
あり
go.
がとう。コンセントを挿してくれる？
As I do, I do as she asks, and she then soaks the stained area with water before placing a new rag on top. Think that'll get rid of the
う
stain?
ん。こうして。
She turns on the power, moves the head of the vacuum cleaner hose, and places the tip directly on the rag. After turning it on, the hose emits a high-pitched suction sound, and she begins to move it in a circular motion over the surface several times.
これでよしっと。
What did that... Whoa. She pulls the rag away, revealing the spotless carpet underneath. The stain had transferred onto the rag instead.
これしおりですごい！すぐだったら、こうやって汚れが落とせるから、アウバも覚えといて。圧倒的嫁力や。
It's like she's Hase. It's like she's Hiroshi. I know I said Hase instead of Hiroshi. She is Hase Hiroshi. She is the gender bent version. That is a weird thought. I immediately regret that.
返事は？ Yes, Mom!
She looks like a mother teaching a troublesome child. Though I have to agree with Alba. Her housewife skills are off the charts.
こういうところは、ラスマサそっくり。やだやだ！あんなのと一緒にされるくらいならカンガルーに殴り殺された方がマシ！
That's a really oddly specific example.
しおりね、カンガルーに殴り殺されるような私が妹になったら、いや？そんなことないけど、でもこれ、アオバが私を見極めるんじゃなかった？それは、なんていうか。
Somehow their positions seem to have utterly reversed. Though to be honest, I don't think Alba was ever really opposed to our relationship in the first place.
しおり姉がお兄にふさわしいことはよくわかった。でも、改めてお姉ちゃんっていうのは、恥ずかしいから。
What? I'm sorry, what?
しおり姉はママってことで認めて
No! Wait a second. You said all that stuff about being unable to accept our relationship just because you were embarrassed?
あげる！だけじゃない！ずっとお姉ちゃんみたいに思ってきたのに、いきなりお兄の彼女ですって言われても、すぐには割り切れないよ。
If Yasumasa were to become my younger brother, I suppose I'd feel the same. So in that sense, I can understand Alba's consternation.
そういうことなら、ママでもいいよ。だから私は、青葉にお姉ちゃんって呼ばせるのが目標。ママ、好き！
I can't tell if you guys are even on the same wavelength. Now that Shiori and I have a clear understanding of Alba's concerns, we can take the necessary steps to resolve them. With that, Alba's girlfriend approval inspection came to an end almost as soon as it had begun.
I see Teru.
That was fucking weird. Should I end it here? How long was my last part? Let's base it on that. Also roughly this long. I don't see a reason why I'm not. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna leave it off here. We have a CG anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one and see you next time. Bye. Bye bye. My lips stuck together so the first bye didn't come out. Bye bye.